Obviously, Ozzy Osbourne is one of the greatest musicians to ever live, or at least in my opinion, and today I'm gonna listen to No More Tears for the first time, and I'm talking about the album here. And I've already done a video on Blizzard of Oz. I did it quite a bit ago, and this video has been one that I had been meaning to make for like a month or two or something. I don't remember exactly when the Blizzard of Oz video came out, but I'm a massive Sabbath fan, and I listened to Diary of a Madman as well, which was awesome, really great too. But my dad says that this is the best Ozzy Osbourne album, and of course I reacted to Mama I'm Coming Home, and it's probably my favorite Ozzy song. I know it's like basic, but for right now, of course I still have so much to listen to because he has so many albums out, and I know the song No More Tears, and I think that's it. And there's no editor's notes or anything for me to read on here. Obviously I have the album behind me, and this one's different than this one because this has 2 bonus tracks, which I will be listening to because I just prefer to listen to it through Apple Music so I can listen to it with headphones because it just makes it better, obviously. And the tracks are Mr. Tinker Train, I Don't Want to Change the World, Mama I'm Coming Home, Desire, No More Tears, Sin, Hellraiser, Time After Time, Zombie Stomp, AVH, Road to Nowhere, Don't Blame Me, bonus track, and Party with the Animals, bonus track. And my dad said that Mr. Tinker Train, Desire, and then of course Mama I'm Coming Home and No More Tears are like all the really great songs. He said that every song on here is really great basically, so I'm excited. Blizzard of Oz was incredible. There was just like a few things I didn't love, but it's a phenomenal album. And then of course Black Sabbath is the greatest metal band of all time, and they have some of my favorite albums of all time. I'm really excited. I'll of course be back in this is like an hour long. This is like the longest one I've listened to now. No, the White Album was longer than this one, but I'll be back in about an hour and 6 minutes. Ooh, holy, that album was incredible. I'm not even kidding. This was definitely Ozzy's best album and one of the greatest albums I've ever heard. Going into it, I knew it would be good, but I was like, okay, maybe not every song will be good because that's very rare on albums. It's very rare for every single song to be good, but here, yeah, all the regular songs on it were really good, and even the bonus tracks were good. And actually, before I go into the set list, I'd like to just say something that's really cool about this. I think it's kind of obvious, but just comparing the covers here. Like, you have this cover, and it's just Ozzy. He's turned, he's got this angel wing on it, and it's just so different for his career, because you look at his album covers before, they are the most cheesy 80s thing. Like, look at, there's that, there's that. And there's that. This one is sick. I mean, they're all cool. This one's sick, and obviously the Blizzard of Oz one is one of my favorite album covers of all time, like top 5, top 10. This one is also really great, and you can tell that in the music it's slightly more matured. And I'm not trying to diss any of the previous music. Obviously, I'm not trying to diss the music. Ozzy's one of my favorite artists ever. Him, solo career, and Black Sabbath both would be in my top 10, top 15, so I think that says enough. But there's just something in the feel and the vibe of the whole album, and especially in the lyrics, that make it seem more mature here. This is the first album he recorded while being sober, and you can tell, and I think that's what also makes it his best album so far, solo career wise. Also, it's kind of ironic, if you saw before, yeah, I had these 2 nails done, these 2 nails done, but then I just yeah, full thing, kind of ironic on an Ozzy video. But let's jump into the set list. So it kicks off with Mr. Tinker Train, and my dad said this is one of the best ones of the album, and 100%. This right here is how you open an album. This is one of Ozzy's best songs overall. It still has like that energetic energy that like his 80s music has, but it still fits that whole mature thing that I was talking about. I think it's one of the best metal songs I've heard maybe even ever. And then it goes into I Don't Want to Change the World, not one of my favorites on the album, but still quite an amazing song. The lyrics stay with you the whole time, and then it goes on to obviously the best song on the album, Mama I'm Coming Home. And this song is just so brilliant. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. It really means so much. Obviously I reacted to it, I'll put the video up there, but yeah, this is a really special song. You can feel it in his voice too. Like, his singing almost sounds different because it sounds more genuine and authentic in this one. Again, not dissing anything he's done because his voice is amazing, but this one, there's just something really special about it. And then it goes into Desire, which is my second favorite after Mama I'm Coming Home. And this one, as of course, this is another one that my dad said was one of the best ones, and I can see why. It's very straight and really hits hard, like straight to the point, and you can really feel it here. I really love this song. Again, another one of the best metal songs I've heard. And then No More Tears, obviously one of the most famous ones on here, and it's a phenomenal song. I love the bass line on this. I think I've said this before, but when a bass line can stand out to me on a song, that shows how great great it actually is, because I'm not one who typically notices bass unless it's like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something, because obviously it's Flea, in my opinion, the greatest bass player of all time, or at least my favorite. But this one, it really stood out to me, and I found this really interesting fact while looking it up. Here it is on the screen, but I just found that so fascinating and really like emotional in a way. Again, like just adding to the meaning of this song almost. And then Sin, or S-I-N, was really kick-ass. Another one that just, when we got to like 5, I was like, okay, you're like the really popular songs. Where's it gonna go from here? And it just kept up the steam with Sin, and then Hellraiser as another one, like top 5 of the album. Really gets stuck in your head time after time. It uses repetition well, not in an annoying way, really well. Zombie Stomp has like this I think like 2 minute and 10 second intro, something like just over 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and it doesn't like annoy you, doesn't drag on. None of the songs drag on here. I'm someone who normally kind of dislikes filler songs almost, unless it's like Master of Reality, which is ironic for Ozzy, but there were some songs on Blizzard of Oz which kind of were fillers and you could tell, but there were no fillers here, and I love that too. I just love the slow build up, and that one feels like an 80s metal song that what you would find on like 80s Rock Essentials on Apple Music. And then AVH, I don't know if that's how I should be saying it, was really awesome. Again, not one of my favorites, but still a really great song. When I say not one of my favorites, it's better than a ton of songs I've heard recently. And then Road to Nowhere closes out the official, I'll say, album really well. You can tell this is the end of the album here. It's, again, probably like top 5, top 6 of the album. This and No More Tears kind of battle for that number 5 spot. Yeah, I'll probably put it at number 6. I'm not going to rank all the songs yet. That'll come probably later on. That was really awesome. And then talking about the bonus tracks, I did listen to them. The best way I can describe it is the bonus tracks, Don't Blame Me and Party with the Animals, are like El Camino if No More Tears was Breaking Bad. It's like this nice add-on. Does it need to be there? Nope. But do you enjoy it? Yes. Like when listening to this, am I going to be mad those 2 songs are left off? No. But when I'm listening to it all the way on here, am I mad that they're there? No. They're awesome. I can tell that they are the weakest songs here, but they're still really good songs. This album was phenomenal. It's probably my top 15 of all time, and that is very rare on my first time listening. Like normally I have to listen to them a few times. I think ironically Master of Reality, also the same thing happened there. This one is phenomenal. I don't know if there's going to be another Ozzy album to beat it, and some people are probably like, oh, why'd you skip all the way here if you've only listened to like 3 of Ozzy's solo albums? Don't worry, I will listen to like The Ultimate Sin and Bark at the Moon and all that, but I just felt like this one was important and someone requested it, so I was like, yeah, why not? But what do you think of this album? Tell me your favorite songs and all that down below, and thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Over and out.